Hey everybody, it's the Late Optimist. Um, I'm talking about. I'm so happy. Oh man, I might cry. I'm reviewing. I Will Survive. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy. It's one of my favorite things that have ever been created ever. Oh my god. Um. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta fucking calm down. I just saw it. That was my next review. I was like, oh yes, like yes. For those who don't know, I Will Survive by Borba. Fucking Borba. I Will Survive by Borba is a fan comic. It's a Zootopia fan comic. And oh fuck. Oh man. Nah, I read it after I watched Zootopia, but oh shit. In Borba's defense, he has written a lot of like Judy Hopps slash Nick Wilde comics and drawn them, and they had positive messages. They were very romantic, very sweet, very cute. But this is the one that made this guy a massively viral star, and like a lot of people talk shit about him. I've talked shit about him, but I fucking love him, and I love this. I love this comic so much. Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. For those who haven't seen Zootopia, Judy Hopps is this bunny who wants to be a cop. She becomes a cop. Has to take down these people. Nick Wilde is a scam artist, con artist, whatever. He's a little hustler. They have to work together in this weird buddy cop dynamic, and then they end up becoming friends. And one of the biggest things from that movie was that came out afterwards. There was a lot of furry porn, a lot of Rule 34 that came out, a lot of Rule 34. I would say this Disney movie has the most Rule 34 ever. Like people were going nuts about this fucking yiffy furry shit. Like, oh my god. And I totally get it, but I'm like, Jesus, like the floodgates were fucking opened. And that's even before the movie came out. And then the movie came out, and people were like, "I ship Judy Hopps and Nick," and I'm like, "They're the whole point is predator versus prey." No. And then at the end of the movie, she's like, he's like, you still love me, and she's like, "Do I love you?" Yes, I do. And it's like, oh, I can see them together, and I've seen other fan comics where they have kids and shit, or a kid, and it's really fucking adorable. So do I ship them? Absolutely. Fuck yeah. I'm all about it. This comic, after Boyber wrote a bunch of like sweet shit, he was like, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna write something. I'm gonna write something dramatic. I'm gonna write something that has a very harsh message. So here comes I Will Survive. Judy. It starts out. It shows their apartment house. I think it's an apartment or whatever they're living in, and goes to her. She's sitting on the toilet, and then you see a shot where she's like looking at a pregnancy test, and I think below you can even see the. Nah, I think it's just the pregnancy test. It's positive. Oh, cheese and crackers, she says. Classic Judy. She says that in the movie. Um, oh, and also shows a shot of Nick and his mom with a rosary hung over it, I think. So implying that he's like Catholic. And he comes home and he's typical Nickster. Oh, I'm joking around. Haha, yeah. And she's like, I gotta talk to you. I'm pregnant. And it shows a very like, what? And he's like, you're just kidding with me. Like the art is so fucking, is so great. I it it captures you. Like they look like their characters, but they're very like over exaggerated expressions and shit are really fucking funny. He's like, you're just kidding with me. And she's like, no, I'm really pregnant. And he's like, well, that's great. That's awesome. It's I love that, and I can't wait. And she's like, I'm thinking about getting an abortion. And he's like, it's like the black background, and like he's like like streaks going around everywhere, just like so fucking dramatic. And he's like, don't you know it's a don't you know it's a sin? Don't you know it's a sin? She's like, I can't help but think like that because I'm a prey, you're a predator. You're bigger than me. Who even knows if the baby will survive? Or what if a monstrosity comes out? And he's like, we don't know that. Like, what? And he's like freaking the fuck out. And they get into this heated argument, this back and forth. And he says something like, whatever, living your life of sin or something like that. And she's like, and she smacks the shit out of him. And he's just like, and she's like, I'm so sorry, Nick. I'm so sorry. And he's like, goes to leave. And she's like, Nick, where are you going? He's like, I don't know. But wherever I go, I will survive. And he leaves. And that's the end. Um, this, this was, this was, this was marked as a, like a anti-abortion comic, like it's pro-life. And it's like, yeah, he's it's a message of like keep your baby, like don't kill babies, don't abort them. A fucking Zootopia comic about anti-abortion. And Nick is totally a sympathetic character here. As a father, look, it's your body, it's your right. I used to say a long time ago, if it's my baby, like I'm pro-choice, except when it comes to my children, I'm pro-life. Now I'm at the age now where it's like it's her fucking body. If she would have told me when she was pregnant, and that's what went through my head too. When my wife got pregnant with my daughter, I panicked. I had no job. I had nothing else. What are we gonna do? First words that went through my mind were adoption and abortion. It's very split second, but then I was like, I can't fucking do that. I can't kill my baby. I can't fucking put my baby up for adoption. I was just so fucking mad. And like my wife, oh no. Now she is my wife, her and her brothers. So it's like, but so I get where both are coming from. But Nick is more sympathetic because he's like, whoa, don't I have a say in this as a father? And I totally believe that a father should have like at least some kind of input. Overall, it is the mother's choice to keep the baby or get rid of it, but you gotta you gotta talk about it. And in this case, Judy does not want to fucking talk about it. Her word is final. She's arguing with him, and then she slaps the shit out of him. So it paints him in a sympathetic light. I fucking love this so much. Paints him in a sympathetic light. Um, Borba has gone on to say that this is not a pro-life comic. It's not. He's like, it's not a pro-life comic. Where'd you get that? Judy's the main character. Your body, you're right, bro. Your writing doesn't show that at all. The art style, all that. It paints Nick as the hero of this. Like he's the one that you agree with, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Borba, fucking Borba. And this is like I think like I'll randomly be walking to work like after reading this, I was just like, man, fucking. And then like I reviewed it for Nick's reviews like maybe a year or so after I saw it because I saw it on Dorkly.com first, like years ago when it first came out, like so 2016. And then I saw the movie. I actually read this first before I saw the movie and thought, what the fuck is this? And then I read it after I watched the movie again and died laughing. Like this is amazing. I think I liked it the first time, but not as much because I don't know the characters. So then reading it for Nick's reviews again, cracking the fuck up, talking about it at work. Please let me explain this to you guys. Like, please let me describe this to you guys. Please let me show this to you guys. But I'll randomly be walking to work. I can be in a bum ass mood, and then suddenly, just like if I'm thinking about Zootopia or I'm thinking about Disney, and somehow it just goes down the rabbit hole, pun intended, goes down there and like somehow lands on I Will Survive, my day gets instantly better. This is an amazing fan comic, and I implore every one of you guys, every single fucking one of you guys, to go on DeviantArt, look at this shit, and its sequel, which I'll also be reviewing. Um, I, I fucking love it so much. Like it fills me with so much joy. Um, but yeah, that's I Will Survive. You guys have a good one, and just stay happy.